But first this hour, state lawmakers are considering making changes to California's recall election process.
They held their first hearing today on that very issue. 17's Ashley Zavala reports on some of the suggestions.
Democratic state lawmakers announced this effort the day after Governor Gavin Newsom defeated the recall back in September. Lawmakers say they want to update the process.
I am troubled by the fundamentally undemocratic nature of California's current recall process.
The state Senate and Assembly Joint Legislative Elections Committees kicked off what's expected to be a series of hearings analyzing the state's recall process. The hearing comes less than 2 months after the state spent about $300 million on Governor Gavin Newsom's recall election, which he handily beat.
But no matter what we do, reforming the recall should not be a partisan issue.
Secretary of State Shirley Weber among those testifying Thursday.
It is clear that Californians want a process of engagement like recall.
She says her office is seeing an influx of Californians wanting to recall elected officials, especially at the local level. She says the process needs to be more balanced, but didn't say specifically how Thursday.
That's what we're looking at, the fact that it has to have more teeth to it, there has to be more direction to it.
Overview.
Another panelist, Secretary of State under Arnold Schwarzenegger, Bruce McPherson. He made several suggestions to reform the process, including requiring there be proof of a crime or malfeasance in order to recall an elected official.
I think this is something that should be addressed, and it's a Herculean effort to get it right.
Outside of the state capitol, lead proponent of the recall of Governor Gavin Newsom, Orrin Heatley, says he objects to the effort to modify the process.
Just because it's a threat to the power structure that's currently in place here in our capital doesn't give them the right or the authority to modify it or manipulate the process so it favors them instead of the people.
Any major changes to the recall process would be up to voters to decide. At the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, 17 News.